Today we are talking about the lace gene, in my opinion probably one of the best incomplete codominant mutations. And here right in front of us we've actually got a normal wild type animal and we've got a plain lace head for pied. And what you guys will see is this is actually a good comparison because both of these animals are around 1,000 grams, and you can really see the potential and the differences between lace and a wild type animal. So what lace does, it really does increase the white flaming and the white outlines around the alien heads. It's got a more blushed out dorsal striping, and overall it just intensifies the coloration. Another thing that you guys will see is there's quite a huge difference between the head stamps. The lace has got a much lighter head stamp compared to your normal wild type, and of course just an overall lighter coloration. So two awesome animals, and we're going to show you guys actually the interaction that lace has got with other codominant mutations, as well as reveal a brand new combo of the lace project. So stick around as we'll show you guys some awesome animals. Another thing about the lace, it really does clean up the belly of the animals, and as you guys will see, it's got like a higher white sides in general. You guys will see it looks like the white of the belly is actually coming around the patterning of the animal, and it really just intensifies all of the white coloration coming down from the belly. And yet again, let's show you guys, as you guys can see, it's got a clear belly. And like I said, this female is 100% head for pied as well. So a real awesome little female for our future in the future projects. Here we've got an Enchi lace, and here we've got an OD Enchi. So both lace and OD is both enhancing genes, but you guys will see there's actually a huge difference between the animals. If you look at the Enchi lace, you'll see that the blushing just increases in the patterning, where with the OD it just gets more defined. And these two animals are not wanting to be on the video today, but we'll try and show you guys them as far as possible. And yet again, with the lace, you'll see the higher white sides. In this case, it's higher white and a bit of orange mixed with each other, and overall just a lighter coloration in general. Here we've got an Enchi lace head pied, and we've got a GHI lace head pied. And what you guys will see is quite predominant with both animals is the increased blushing on both the Enchi lace and the GHI lace. As you guys will see, is the Enchi lace has got this on the black back patterning. It really just increases the blushing and really gives it this burgundy coloration. This female is just going into shed now, unfortunately, so her colors are not completely where it should be. But if you guys will see is, you guys will see again the higher white sides, the white outlining on the teardrops or on the side patterning, and overall just the increase in coloration. And the same thing with the GHI. We'll see that the blushing is more saturated and more intensified, and of course also it's got a bit of a higher white side. So these are two awesome animals. This is the first time we incorporate actually a darker gene with lace, and I'm very excited to see actually the outcome. So if we actually combine GHI and Enchi into lace, we end up with a real awesome animal. Then we end up with this GHI Enchi lace, and as you guys can see, is the Enchi actually makes a huge difference into the GHI lace. It really also just defines the markings, broadens up the alien heads and the teardrops and everything on the animal. And yet again, with the lace, you can see the real defining markers and the white outlines at the side of the patterning. If you look at the belly again, as you guys can see, is this female is also going in shed, but has also got a clear belly and of course the higher white side. So in general, the lace just really outlines and makes the patterning more defining, and the saturation between the colorations is a lot better. So lace is a real awesome animal, a real awesome gene, and it really acts as a codominant desert ghost almost. Of course, the white lace is a real stunning animal, and in my opinion, some of the white lace examples are sometimes better even than desert ghost. But real awesome little female, and we are super excited to hopefully make this version in the white lace quite soon. So here we've got two examples of two lace combos. Here we've got an Enchi fire lace head for puzzle, and you guys will see yet again, look at the white outlining at the side of the patterning, and of course the coloration from the belly is actually coming up towards the side patterning of the animal, and the overall dorsal patterning and the blushing on the animal itself is just a lot more intense and a lot more spread open compared to other combos. We actually had an Enchi fire to compare, but unfortunately that animal isn't shed. Then if we add pastel to the previous combo, you guys will see actually that the coloration just intensifies actually more. It's got a nice blushed out head patterning, and this animal actually looks almost like a desert ghost. And yet again, you'll see that the blushing on patterning is more defined. It's got more white coming on the sides of the animal, and overall just a more vibrant animal if you compare it to a normal firefly Enchi. So lace is a real awesome gene when it interacts with other codoms. Even pastel lace combos are real stunning. I mean, look, take this animal as an example. As you guys will see, it's a real intense coloration, and it's very hard to recreate this animal without having lace in the mix. So a real awesome animal, and I think this snake will age extremely well. And guys, here's one of our first ever lace pieds that we've hatched out, and this is just an Enchi lace pied, and look at the awesome coloration that this animal's got. Enchi and lace just works extremely well with each other, and this is a beautiful example of a pied. In my opinion, I like the pieds which is equal amount of white to patterning, and with this guy is actually, in my opinion, like I said, the perfect amount of white to patterning. And what you guys will see is Enchi normally brings out a lot of patterning into pied combos, but with the lace added onto the Enchi, this orange just intensifies and it really makes the animal pop. I really think the super lace pieds is going to be something incredible. So this male will be part of our future projects to incorporate lace into our pied projects, and as well hopefully go for the super lace pieds. So I'm very, very excited about this animal, and compared to other Enchi pieds we've hatched out, this animal, it really has a huge difference, and the lace really just intensifies the coloration. And another cool thing, I don't know if you guys can see it, almost looks like he's got a smiley emoji face here in his patterning. So a real awesome animal for our future projects.